Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? (18 and older). What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who makes federal laws? Congress. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who was the first president? George Washington. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote, join a political party. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves.